Remember the story of the hare and the tortoise? How we all rooted for tortoise to win the race because he was slow, steady and consistent? Well, are you doing the same with your portfolio? Do you have a tortoise in your portfolio? I'm talking about Employee Provident Fund. Yes, that is the slow, steady and the consistent investment happening for you month on month, which will help you create your retirement corpus. If you're still confused as to what I'm talking about, watch this video till the end. Hi there, Namaste. This is Akriti Agarwal from Wealth Cafe, where we help you make smarter money decisions. And in today's video, I'm talking about the age-old story of the hare and the tortoise with our portfolio. Well, yes, I'm talking about the Employee Provident Fund, the option which is given by the government and is available only to salaried individuals, where they can invest with the government organization EPFO through Employee Provident Fund. And the best part is, this one is completely tax-free. That is, your contributions are tax-free. You get a deduction under Section 80C, and even on maturity, the interest is tax-free. Apart from all these things, you also get a fixed 8.1% return on this contribution, which is risk-free and government guaranteed. In spite of this, a lot of salaried people end up not opting for it, or if they opt for it, then they only contribute 1800 rupees per month because they are like, kaun karega money block for so many years, why to invest in it, might as well invest in equity, or they tend to forget it, right? There are many reasons. EPF is a great investment option because it is risk-free, tax-free and comes with a government guarantee, which will help you create your retirement corpus, provided you consider it the tortoise of your portfolio. Basically, the EPF gives you an option to invest 12% of your basic salary month on month into EPFO, and your employer could also make the equal contribution. When you opt for it, year on year, as your income increases, your contribution to EPF also increases, and clearly by the time you retire, you would have a huge corpus. Let me explain this to you with numbers. If you're 30 and your basic salary is 50,000, so your 12% of the basic salary would be 6,000 rupees, and that is what you're contributing to your EPF. Now, year on year, say your income is growing by 6%, and so your contribution would also grow to that extent. Now, at the age of 60, your EPF corpus would be around 3.62 crores. Yes, your tortoise in your portfolio has done steady steps and accumulated 3.62 crores, right? Now, if you didn't do this and continued with 1800 rupees per month for the next 30 years, your corpus would be only 56 lakhs. So you can see 12% of your basic growing at 6% per annum would give you 3.62 crores, whereas 1800 rupees per month only gives you 56 lakh rupees. And after 30 years with inflation, the value would even be lower, right? That is why we always recommend that one, have EPF in your portfolio where you're a salaried employee and your company is giving you that option, and second, go for that 12%. It is possible that you are like, no, I don't want to block the money in EPF for only 8% return. I can use that money for equity and earn higher returns. Yes, that is correct. You could earn higher returns if you actually stay invested for next 30 years. Your equity is nothing but the hare. It's fast, it's great, it's taking higher risk to give you higher returns. But are you going to stay invested for the next 30 years in equity? Are you going to be consistent with your investments in equity for the next 30 years? Because of this behavior, a lot of people when they retire, they do have a strong EPF corpus, but they may or may not have that equity corpus because nothing is forcing them to stick to that investment and be consistent. Because of this behavioral difference, EPF also supersedes equity. Well, of course, there are reasons like the risk in EPF is far lower than equity, and the returns from EPF is far higher than equity when we compare it on a risk return parameter. But along with these things, the behavior, right? I don't have to do anything. EPF investments are going to go from my salary month on month without me doing anything, and equity investments, I have to make them month on month. And because of this major difference, EPF becomes your tortoise, because slow and steady it's creating that corpus for you, and equity is the hare. If you don't stop it, if he doesn't pause for taking some rest, it could also create that corpus for you. But we know what happens in this story. So it's not like we are advising you to not invest in equity. We are just recommending that have a balanced portfolio and don't say no to EPF, right? For investing in equity and other asset classes, yes, you must invest as per your risk profile and follow asset allocation. And if you have any more questions around EPF, then do ask us in the comments below. And if you know of someone who's just started their job and is confused about EPF, or a friend who's been doing $1,800 a month in EPF for years, then share this video with them and give them the insight of including the tortoise of their portfolio. Until then, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and we shall see you next Wednesday or Saturday with freshly brewed content only from Wealth Cafe.